The Breakdown. I'm your host, Diane Rembert, avid reader, award winning literary blogger, and the founder of Diamond's Literary World, which is my footprint in the literary industry. Today, I want to talk to you about Fifth Born by Zelda Lockhart. Now, this is a book that I originally planned to bring to you Black and Black for Black History Month, but as I decided to keep it going throughout the year because I came across some amazing books and authors this year. I don't quite know how I found out about Fifth Born, but I'm so glad that I did. Now, let me just begin by telling you that yes, it is historical fiction. It's slow. It's a slow read. It picks up right about the middle, but slow yet informative. And I understand what the author was doing. She was giving us the backdrop, so that we could understand all that was going on. So let me get into the story. Odessa is the fifth born in a family with 8 children. She does go to school. However, one day, her father, he's a drunk, and he decides to take out his frustrations on Odessa, and so now she's got physical abuse. She's not going back to school. Her mother keeps coming home pregnant, and so she's basically like a caregiver to her younger brothers and sisters, while her father goes to work, comes home drunk. Oh, it's a mess. The mother's trying to work and provide the best way that she can, but yet she's got all these children at home. Meanwhile, she's trying to keep, a husband. It's a family full of mess. It's just drama. Okay. Now, Odessa is molested by her father. It was so sad that, to witness or to read about this actual account. So I do want to forewarn you that she is molested by her father. And she's now trying to like stay hidden, if you will, because she feels like her mother knows what's going on. Now, in my mind, do I feel like the mother knew? I'm not exactly sure. I'm not quite sure. But there's some other family members that comes around and he's having his way with them as well. So it's crazy. But let me just say, they take a family trip to go visit the grandfather. And during this family trip, a lot of things unravel. Odessa remembers her grandmother. And she's like, things are coming together in her young mind. And she's trying to piece them together. All while trying to separate herself from the family because she knows deep down that something is not right. Okay? So, in the midst of her I guess you would say, in search of herself, she comes across yet another family member who she's been hearing stories about from a young age. She was told that this family member had passed away. And so now she's hearing the family history as told by this family member, who happens to be, well, she believes it's an aunt. So the aunt has been like cast aside. She's like the black sheep of the family. She's like cast away. It's crazy because the aunt is the fifth born of her family. Okay. And so this bond forms between the two women, the two fifth borns. And they come to find out that their lives sort of parallel one another, and they share a lot of the same secrets. So once this book picked up, I finished it in one sitting. Could not put it down because I felt something in my spirit. I knew something was coming, and I could not stop until I got to the end, and I'm so glad I did. This was my first read by Zelda Lockhart. Definitely won't be my last. She's a new author to me. However, I went on Amazon, found out that she has some other books, and I will be looking into those as well. I would encourage you, if you like historical fiction, pick up Fifth Born. Very controversial, but yet it's someone's story somewhere. So that's it for this particular book. Please come back and join me for the next episode of The Breakdown. Now, I want to thank you all for watching the video, and thank you for subscribing to the channel. If you have not, now would be the perfect time to do so. Until next time, happy reading and be blessed.